Now at noon, a man lost his life when a confrontation with a police officer turned deadly. The officer says he was defending himself from an attack. CBS 4's Natalia Zea is live for us in Plantation with the latest on this story. Natalia.
Well, this afternoon, police are still trying to track down the family members of that man who was shot and killed during a police confrontation right here behind this medical office building. And we do understand that that man died after surgery last night, and today the officer is under investigation. Monday morning, Plantation police detectives came back to the scene of a deadly confrontation involving one of their own, searching for shell casings that may have been missed in the dark.
Just looking for more evidence. So since it was light out, they wanted to go over the scene one more time.
Detectives from the Major Crimes Bureau are investigating this police-involved shooting that began, cops say, with the officer warning a man in his 50s to leave the back parking lot of this private medical office complex.
Apparently he asked the suspect to leave, told him he couldn't hang around behind the building, and that's when the suspect attacked the officer, basically punched him in the face.
Police say during the confrontation, the officer fired his taser at the man, but that it was ineffective. They've not said, however, whether it's a matter of the taser simply not working or whether he shot and missed. The officer then grabbed his gun and shot the man twice. He died at the hospital after surgery. The officer had facial injuries but is otherwise okay. Police have not found a weapon on the man who was killed. Some who frequent this area are surprised by this kind of violence here.
This is usually a very quiet place, so there is no much risk as far as I know. I never heard about that, so it's something unusual.
Fellow officers are giving support to the cop who pulled the trigger, and investigators say this is the first police shooting in Plantation in years.
It just goes to show you that this type of thing can happen no matter what city you work in. There's always that element of danger when doing this job.
Police have not yet released that officer's name, but they say he is a veteran officer. And until police reach the next of kin of that man who was shot and killed here, they say they won't be releasing his name either. Now, there are surveillance cameras around this medical center complex, and I did ask police whether they plan to review the footage here to ensure that what the officer is saying happened did indeed happen. They say they're still working to get that footage and to check whether the cameras were working. Natalia Zea, CBS 4 News.